Good to see you. I sure have missed you. How y'all been? How's your family? Been praying for y'all. Love y'all. Y'all come back. Man, they look like they saw ghosts now. I don't know what to say. You know why? There's no defense against loving somebody.
That's right.
They have no defense. Their defenses are gone. You broke them all down. But you feel so good because you were able to confront that person you knew that had animosity towards you, and you could love them through Jesus.
Amen.
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 I've done it thousands of times. I love it. And I like when they try to hide. Amen. I remember me and Daniel. Me and Big Dan went into, they used to have, what was that? Do they still got that chicken sandwich place in Lexington? It's a nice chicken salad place. And we went in there one day for lunch. Oh, it's been 3 or 4 years ago. And I saw some ladies that used to come to this church. And they got mad at me because somebody else in the church made them mad, but they took it out on me. And they wouldn't talk to me. So I walk in, and guess who's up at the register buying sandwiches? And I walked up. They didn't see me walk up. And I walked up, and I put my arms around. I said, how y'all doing? Man, you talk about false teeth about to fall out. And I said, whatever they get, ma'am, put it on me. Oh, no. I said, no, ladies. Y'all not rob me of no blessing. I'm paying for y'all's lunch today. And I bought their lunch. I said, I love you folks. I hope you're doing good. How's your families doing? Is everybody doing good? Grandkids doing good? Me and Daniel went to sit down to eat, and I looked over. They sat across the restaurant. And I looked over there, and they were looking at me, and you could tell that chicken salad wasn't tasting too good. Amen. Mine tasted fine. Amen. See? Because what happened is, I love them in Jesus, and they wasn't expecting that. See, you can't react to how people act. You must forgive. There's no gray area. No matter what people do to you, you must forgive. God says it. He says, if you don't forgive man, how can you expect God to forgive you?
That's right.
Amen. Because we're the worst sinners of all. We, by our nature, hung Jesus on the cross of Calvary, and he died for our sins. If God can forgive us, we need to forgive. Amen.
Amen.
Automatic. There's no gray area there. Well, you might not like everything people do, but you have to love them.
That's right.
I don't like everything people do. I'm just going to be honest with you. I might not like somebody's ways, but I love them and I love their soul. And I can pray for them because why? I love them. You might not like everything I do. I don't like everything y'all do. People don't like everything your husband or wife does. I'm sorry. That's life. You know what the funny thing about a church is? People say there's hypocrites in the church. You better believe there is.
Amen.
But there's also hypocrites in Walmart, and at the grocery store, and at the beauty salon, and at the nail parlors. They're everywhere. But what do? You love them anyhow. Amen. You know why there's hypocrites in the church? Can I tell you the number one reason? Because it's made up of people. Amen. We all make mistakes. There's none righteous, no, not one. The Bible already tells me what to expect about your nature and my nature. There's none righteous, no, not one. There's none to do with good. There's none that seeketh after God. He already tells us who we are. So why is it a surprise when somebody gets smart with you? Amen?
Amen.
Or slams the door in your face. Don't hold the door open for you. Or something like that. What do you expect? There's none righteous. No, not one. Not one child, not one man, not one woman. We all are sinners.
Amen.
And all the difference is we're saved by grace if you're saved. Amen. People will aggravate you. They will make you fly off the handle. Amen. Oh, y'all so good. Y'all don't fly off the handle, nobody, do you? Come on now. Amen. Let me tell you, you know what tears me up? I'm going to tell you what makes me mad. And I have to jump on it now. When I hold the door for somebody and they walk in like I'm supposed to do that, oh, Jesus. Hey. Do I look like the door boy to you? I held that door open for courtesy. Can't you say at least thank you? Amen? Oh, yeah. Man, that gets you mad. Boy, people aggravate you. But I realize the nature of the human being. Amen? Amen?
It's all about me.
And, huh?
It's all about me.
It's all, yeah, it's me time. They got you saying now, what is it, me time? It's me time?
Yeah. It's me
You've
time.
already had your time. Amen? Amen. You have me time at home. You don't have me time out on the road. Me time out on the road probably gets you slapped by some people. Amen? Especially these women today. Women, oh man, what they think about flying off with that lip? woman will cuss you out in a minute. It'll cuss you out quicker than a man will, I think. Women are, they fast. I don't know if their brain thinks faster than a man's, because see, I have to think about things sometimes if I say it. A woman, oh, she's already got a hold of you and gone, man. What was it she said?
What'd you hear?
Yeah. Okay. See, but we have to forgive. We have to love and we have to forgive and realize that people, especially in marriages, hey, if you're married, buddy, that's a whole new avenue, man. Because see, what happens is when you're dating and you first meet old Romeo or you meet old Juliet and it's all then you get married. And the turns out, man, what in the world? Think I'm your maid? Am I telling the truth? Come on, man. Amen. Amen. That's why y'all snicker, because you know that I'm telling you the truth. Girl, you can't put your dishes in the dishwasher. Why you put them up? I said, you saw this. What's wrong with you? Why you leave your dirty socks on the bed? So you see, that's what happens. So you have to love and forgive. But it gets to the point sometimes that it gets down to knock down and drag out of a silly thing. And divorce is the next thing down the line. And people get divorced. Why? Because they don't forgive. They don't love. And God says forgive because they're not perfect. Let me tell you, ladies and men, when you marry somebody, you are not marrying a perfect person. I don't care what you think they are. See, the honey, the sugary, smoochy, kissy, huggy, calling every 5 minutes all through the night and everything when you're dating. Once you get married, you didn't know this person, and now you've done moved in with them. Now you are finding out what they're about, and now you're thinking, oh my word, maybe I should have got a resume on this guy or this girl.
FBI checklist.
That's what God is saying. You have to forgive your co-workers, your school buddies, your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your church members, people around you, people that you meet on the street, because forgiveness is the greatest thing that God has given. The greatest thing. Notice again, he says, if you forgive, God will forgive you. I want God's forgiveness, man. That's what I want in my life. I want God's forgiveness in my life every day, because why? I am a sinner, and I need Jesus every day. Amen. I'm saved, but I fall short every day. Pastor, you get mad? Yes, I get mad. You get hurt? Yes, I get hurt. Do you get aggravated? Yes, I was aggravated this morning when I come into church. Amen. Sure, I get aggravated. You better believe it. Amen. I was aggravated before I left the house. Amen. Satan started me at the house. He rode me all the way down to the church. Amen. He unsaddled me right inside the sanctuary. You think I'm kidding? I'm at home trying to make some tea. Something falls out of the cabinet, shatters our glass dish. Man, I about hit the roof. I was hot. I said, man, don't go it. I was mad. A whole bowl of sugar. Good sugar. Sugar costs. Then I come down to church. I'm in there trying to pour some candy in a dish for the kids so they can have two different things. And I turn that candle on, and the candle done got hot, and somehow I knocked that thing over onto the wall. So, be here by myself.
You mean
Can I tell you that I was steaming pretty good? So yeah, I get hot, I get mad, I get aggravated. But guess what? That's because that human nature is there. But thanks be unto God, God forgives us. Amen. Amen. You and I both, He loves us to the point of forgiveness. If we ask Him. Amen. That's what I'm telling you. Nobody is perfect. Now, let me go over verse 22 and 24, and let me end it up with this. Amen. 22 and 24. Let me tell you why sometimes we don't have forgiveness. Look at verse 22 and through 24. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thy eye be single or full of light, thy whole body shall be full of light. If your eye only sees the goodness of God in everything, and you're walking in God, you're walking as if you're already in heaven, He says your whole body's going to be filled with the light of God. Amen. That's the point I'm trying to get to. I'm not there yet. If you get there before I do, tell me how to get there, because I'm on my way. Amen. He goes on to say in verse 23, But if thy eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. And if therefore the light that is in thee is darkness, how great is that darkness? See, when you see things always in a negative and an evil way, and you're just angry and frustrated, and life has beat you down, and you can't function, then everything's going to make you mad. If your child doesn't sit at the table right, it's going to aggravate you. If your husband does this, or your wife does this, or your coworkers, or whatever, you're mad. It doesn't take much. Because why? You got a short fuse. That's what they used to call it, a short fuse.